I got this thing called the Jinx system. Whatever I say out loud, the opposite comes true. So I walked up to a lottery store and said I'd never win the jackpot in my life. Next thing I know, 10 million landed in my account. Then I told this shady boss, congrats on the business. His company went bankrupt the very next day. Not long after, a crew of guys in black suits came and took me away. They handed me a world map, pointed to some tiny island nobody cares about, and asked me to say something nice about it. I held back the excitement and cleared my throat. May this island never sink. My name's Ji Tang. Before those suits showed up, I was just another office drone everyone walked all over. This was the 8th time. My direct boss stole my proposal. Again. He stood up there with my work, acting all confident, and took the chance to hype up his little favorite. Kids got some real ideas. Oh, you're too kind, sir. It's all your leadership. I just handled the small stuff. Watching them play off each other with my work, I was burning up inside. I had this system for a month. All it did was score me a jackpot and a bigger apartment. Nothing else really useful. I stared at their smug faces up there, and a pretty nasty idea crossed my mind. After the meeting, I grabbed my cup and posted up by the door, waiting for both of them to walk out. Hey, congrats. That presentation today was something else. Huh, you actually got any of it? Not bad. Guess you do know how to talk. My boss paused for a second. Clearly didn't expect me to play nice. If this project comes through, you're definitely moving up. Hope the business keeps booming. Wishing you nothing but success. Lin Feifei stood right there, looking at me like I was the most pathetic clown she'd ever laid eyes on. Hey G, keep it up, I got faith in you. I walked back to my desk and honestly, I felt calm. Then I looked over at Lin Feifei. She was touching up her makeup, getting ready to celebrate with the boss that night. I walked over and said something low. Feifei, I'm honestly jealous. You've got such a solid boss. Your future's looking wide open. I'll take it. But some people should worry about their own numbers first. I didn't say another word. Just went back and started packing up my stuff. I knew it. I was done with this place. Next morning, a call yanked me out of bed before I was even fully awake. It was an old coworker. The company's done. I wasn't the least bit surprised. Turns out my boss had been embezzling, cooking the books with a few other execs. At last night's party, he got drunk and slipped up. A partner caught the whole thing on tape and called the cops. They got the whole crew in one sweep. And Lin Feifei, she drove the boss home last night. Swerved to miss a cat and hit a median. Car flipped. She's still in the hospital. I looked out at the clear blue sky and thought for the first time, maybe this Jinx system isn't so useless after all. I barely finished that thought when the doorbell rang. Figured it was food delivery. Went to the door in my pajamas. 3 men were standing outside. Mr. G, we're from the National Special Incident Division. We need you to come in and cooperate with an investigation. He flashed a badge I couldn't read but looked dead serious. My head started spinning. How did my little situation end up on the government's radar? They put me in a black sedan and drove me somewhere that doesn't exist on any map. It looked like a high-security research facility. People in uniforms and lab coats were rushing around everywhere. They walked me into a bare interrogation room. Just a metal table and 2 chairs. The guy who led the team sat across from me. His name was Shen Ju. He slid a thick stack of files across the table. Ji Tang, 24 years old. 1 month ago, $5 million showed up in your account out of nowhere. 2 days ago, your company collapsed overnight. Mass corruption at the top. We've looked into it. Both trace back to you. I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about. This could all just be a coincidence. I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about. This could all just be a coincidence. I'll never win the lottery in my life. Hope your business keeps growing. We call this ability causality reversal. Plain and simple, you're a jinx. My walls came crashing down right there. They already knew everything. What do you want from me? Are you locking me up? The country needs your ability. The country needs me? I froze completely.